Hello everyone. Hello everyone. Ashen here. Do you like spooky shit? Okay. Do you like extraterrestrial animal abuse? Oh, that's actually pretty damn easy. Or perhaps you'd like to experience some high-intensity psychological stress.
Ah, fuck! No, you fucker. Ah, shit!
If you answer yes to any of these questions, then Half-Life Alyx might be the game for you. Half-Life Alyx is a new game from the big boys at Valve. After 13 years, they finally decided to get off their asses and develop another Half-Life game. So, how well does Half-Life Alyx live up to the hype? Well, let me tell you that Half-Life Alyx is masterfully tense. Compared to the more contemporary shooters, Alyx is able to evoke a more surreal feeling due to its nature of being in VR. Seriously though, you don't want a head crab attached to your face. It's unnerving. So, what's the plot? If it isn't obvious yet, you play as Alyx, not the character herself, but the actual digital copy that resides in your hard disk. You are the daughter of Eli Vance, who is a key figure in the resistance towards the illegal aliens that ravages your country. They also commit kidnappings regularly, which are generally not pleasant. After not checking your privileges, they decided to call the Virtue Police and arrest the patriarchal figure in your family, as well as you, for internalizing xenophobia. Your job is now to go and save your father from these illegal aliens and remind them of the superiority of the human race and that you do not approve of their genetic mixing. So let's talk mechanics. Due to the nature of the game being in VR, multiple things had to be changed. There are multiple ways of moving now. You can teleport, or you can move your character like you would in a first-person video game through artificial locomotion. Jumping is now gone and replaced with teleportation. So if you got a weak stomach, fear not, since you won't be doing any platforming puzzles, nor will you be doing any crouch jumping anytime soon. Oh, and sprinting is also gone, so good luck trying to run from cover to cover to avoid getting shot at. But really, all of these changes is obviously to help limit the chances of motion sickness to those who haven't exactly developed their VR legs yet. Because really, I doubt any of you would want to puke on a $400 to $1,000 headset. So what's great about Half-Life Alyx then? Well, it's fucking immersive. Almost every single object in the game actually interacts with you. You can open doors just by swinging your arms around. And if you're looking for ammunition, you can scavenge around like the rat you actually are. The possibilities are endless. Hell, opening doors requires you to turn the actual knob. Climbing ladders requires you to grip the handles. Pressing buttons requires you to actually... you get the idea. In fact, the whole interactability goes even further when you're using your guns, which brings us to weapons. Each gun has their own quirks and mechanics that you'll need to master in order to survive CT-17. The handgun requires you to release the slide either by pulling the slide back or by pressing the slide release lock. The shotgun will need to have its shells loaded manually 2x2 and cocked before you can paint the walls with the brains of your enemies. Otherwise, it's your brains that's going to be painting the wall. And finally, the Combined Pulse SMG just needs a new AA battery. So, would I recommend Half-Life Alyx? I'd say definitely. Half-Life Alyx doesn't really feel like a glorified tech demo with limited gameplay that seemingly plagues a lot of VR games right now. In fact, it very much sets a standard of what VR games should have been. And finally, after so many times of hearing VR being dead, it's finally nice to see VR games actually making a step in the direction that we've all dreamed VR games could be. My name has been Ashen, and thank you for watching.